Let's try this again. YouTube was being weird to me. And the timer was not timing right, which means the timestamps would not have been right. Because I wouldn't know what time it actually was. So let's do this again. Hey, Shonda girl. I was like, what's happening? What is actually happening? I was so confused. That might be that Mercury retrograde energy. You know, we creeping up on that shadow period. Thank you, girl. Now don't you know it? Don't do that. We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright. We'll be alright. I have had little moments of, you know, like dizziness, but you know, that's Gemini shit. Sometimes we have moments of, for us to be like the smartest sign, we be having moments. But because we the smartest sign, we be catching ourselves in those moments too. Like, girl, did you just, why did you just, dude, you don't start acting crazy. Oh no, he got the zooms. How's your mind? Delulu. That's so funny. Girl. It's alright. I don't know about you, but I feel like Mercury retrograde always works out for Geminis. Oh, you know what? That's my bad. I don't know who you just had to delete, but that's my bad because I forgot to do this. There we go. There's always somebody without a oh, why you do this? Help you see his light. Oh, okay, I see what the message said. Girl, with the Bible verses, like, why do y'all come in here like that? Do y'all know that spiritualists also believe in Jesus? Maybe not in the same way, but a lot of us do believe in Jesus. But even if we didn't, you don't have no right to try to force your belief systems on nobody. That's spiritual grape. You can't make nobody believe what you believe. That's colonizer mentality. Don't be a spiritual colonizer. That's weird. Ugh. Let me just get this little thing over here real quick. I wanted to show y'all something. I didn't see the whole comment. I just saw the oh, show you his light shit. And then when I read it, I was like, Sharkeisha, no. Like, what the hell? All right, anywho. All those who are here will be here. All those who will get here later will get here later. These messages will find whoever they need to find in divine timing. Ashe. Well, what's up, gang? It's your girl, Sid, from Savvy Cynthia. And welcome to tonight's reading. It's been a couple of days since I've been live, but I'm here now. If y'all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, hold up. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure you do the things, like, share, subscribe, say hello in the comments below, turn your notification bells on, set them to all, okay? So you don't miss a single thing. Not a daily energy, not a live, not a post, not a nothing. Okay? Make sure y'all hit that like button, because don't be sitting here just staring at me, staring at you, staring at me, staring at you, and you're not doing the free support thing by hitting the like button. That's crazy. This is a reciprocal platform. I give to you, give to me, baby. All right, so before we get into the tarot, I do want to point out that in the last live, I was asked to make a Discord, and that Discord was made, and it is on the community tab. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's also in the description box below. I just threw my pen, damn it. Excuse me. Okay, it's also in the description box below. The very first post is my post for our lovely moderator, Nani, who has given the birth. But you said baby. Babies? So I did do a candle for you, Nani. You was having a little turbulence in the beginning there, because the top of your candle, you see how it's dark and then it fades to light. You pulled through there in the end. I put some salt around it, some protection. No, I had a feeling, but I didn't want to speak on it. Well, I'm sorry for that. How are you feeling? I did email you too if you don't want to talk about it here, of course. Or if you mind talking about it in the Discord where there's a smaller group. Yeah, I didn't want to make that prediction, but I had an inclination that that was the case. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Nani. Y'all send your prayers, your love, your light, your positive energy to Nani. Send all of your love to Nani. Let's surround her and cover her in our love. You did too? Wow. I wonder if I picked up on it because you picked up on it first. Mother's intuition. Women are mothers with or without children. We are mother. But, you know, you didn't want to speak it either. Yeah, me neither. I'm sorry, Bookie. So send prayers out to Nani. Thank you for being here. Anyways, like, that's insane. I don't know that I would want to be. I appreciate you. Well, for sure, let's get into this and see what Spirit has to say. Let's see what messages come up for all those who need it. You pulling through. Heard that. You're in the NICU? Okay. Well, after this is over, if you want to go into the Discord, it's in the description box if you want to talk in there. Or if you want to email me. I did email you to let you know about the candle work and all of that. But if you just need to talk to somebody, you know I'm here. Okay. So, Spirit. Sadly, we entered this reading with heavy hearts. Please give us a message for love, for affirmation, for comfort, for wellness. What is the overall? Do I want to do an overall? I'm going to do a Celtic cross. All right, what's at the core of this reading for my collective spirit? What is at the core of this reading for my collective spirit? Page of Swords. All right, so this is the energy of studiousness, of research. This is also the energy of curiosity. So either yourself or people around you may be very curious at this time. What's crossing this energy? The King of Wands energy. Okay, so this is typically a beneficent leader. Someone who is very charismatic. Someone who people follow because he is easy to love and very charismatic and kind and benevolent. All right, and that's what's crossing this. With the Page of Swords energy, the way that the card is set up, this kid is watching something transpire, okay? So what I'm getting with this is that you all may be privy to some information that people don't think that you know about a masculine energy or about someone in a position of power, okay? These are collective readings, Amor. Yeah, thank you. If you want to do super chats towards the end, you can do that, or you can hold on to the end to see if you win the free reading, where I pick a number and you can get it, or you can just book a reading. All right, so what is the energy at the root of this? Two of Cups. So I don't know why the energy that I'm getting feels like you're outside of a situation. I don't know. This could be you in a relationship with the Two of Cups energy, but this also kind of feels like you're outside of a relationship and you know information about two people in a relationship. That's how the energy feels, okay? What is the potential future for this situation? Something is definitely awry. It feels like if you're in this situation, it feels like you know information that the other party doesn't know that you know. If you are not in this situation, you know somebody's business, you know somebody's misdeeds, you know somebody's cheating, lying, scamming, you know somebody, like you know somebody's tea. Okay, tell me about the recent past. Two of Swords. There was some type of blockage, some type of impasse. Whoever this is about, they may have been in a stalemate. Like they may have been stuck in their relationship. Like there may be like obvious turbulence or like an obvious crossroad in that relationship. And it's really given like you might not even be the only person who knows. It feels like like everyone is watching the people involved in this relationship. Like I don't know why I'm getting like reality TV. I don't think that this is somebody in reality TV. I don't really watch it, but you don't even gotta watch that to even know about Kirk and Rashida. Like, but it's given that like somebody's relationship is very visible and you know all their tea, or maybe you and several other people know what's going on with them. Now, why they're coming up in this reading, I'm not sure. Obviously, it may be significant to your life in some way, shape, or form. or this is just your story and other people know too much of your tea. All right, tell me about the potential or the expected future for this situation. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Okay, you know what I'm getting? Let's talk about it. This feels like, this may be somebody close to you, but it feels like you are being affected by someone's relationship. It feels like someone very close to you has a very turbulent relationship, a relationship that always seems to have some type of drama or bullshit going on. And the reason why it's coming up is because it's somehow affecting you. It might be affecting your money. It might be affecting you, your ability to work. You might live in a house where you're like staying with a couple and the couple just always is in some shit or doing some shit, or like it's always something with them. But whoever this is, it's just always something. And it's negatively impacting you. Like the environment is toxic now because of what they're always going through. And even though they're currently at a crossroad right now, the future, expected future, is that they have a new beginning. It feels like this is a toxic relationship where there's always endings and beginnings, but they don't never leave each other alone. And however you're related to it, it affects you. This could be your parents. This could be like your brother or your sister and whoever they're dealing with. This could be you living with a roommate and you can't sleep, or you can't concentrate on your work or whatever the case is because they always in the other room arguing, bickering, bullshitting, whatever. Like, it feels like this relationship is too close to you and it is negatively impacting you. And that's why it's coming up. Because otherwise, I don't do drama tarot. I don't care about nobody else's business. I usually give y'all messages that affect you. That's for your highest good. And for, you know, so the fact that this is coming up like this, there's somebody close to y'all negatively impacting y'all's life. Okay? What did you say, Shonda? On the edge of being pissed. Let me see. So, let's clarify the Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups? Okay, I see you on Discord, Shonda. Six of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles here, clarifying this, what I'm getting is it goes back and forth. I feel like there's no real victim in the connection. It's like they both antagonize each other. They both they both go back and forth. To you, like as an outsider looking in, it just really seems so senseless. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. To you, you like, why don't they just leave this alone? Why don't they just give up? This is pointless. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The keywords actually say waste, disorganization, chaos, giving up, impatience, no reward, and impotence. Like, you don't get why they keep on with this. 6 and 7 equals 13. It needs to be over. Death card energy. On the edge. What's my response to how my mind feels? Oh, okay. Yeah, so whoever this couple is, this might even be somebody in your workplace that makes it hard for everybody else to actually work because they're always up at the job carrying on. Like, y'all can't take that home? Like, why do y'all do that? It might be like your boss and their wife or their husband. It might be some workplace gossip type. Let's see what the Page of Swords and the King of Wands. Everyone is watching this King of Wands for what? Okay, this looks like everybody's like waiting for the King of Wands to like walk away, go away. I said I feel like there's no clear victim, but maybe you all view the masculine as the victim because because you have a sense of loyalty to them. Or maybe you do see them as King of Wands upright is, like I said, a beneficent leader. People that's very charismatic that people follow because they're just good natured and good character. So whoever this masculine is, maybe you do view them as the victim, and everyone is waiting to see like when are they gonna walk away. And masculine doesn't have to be a man, it could be a masculine woman, but the one who would seem to be the dominant in the situation, everyone's looking at them like, when are you gonna walk away from this? Like, you so much stronger than this, you so much better than this, why are you dealing with this? Two of Swords energy. In the recent past, you did see that they were at a crossroads with this situation. Maybe on the brink of separating themselves from this. Here goes the Emperor showing up. So this does feel like masculine energy, trying to decide if they were going to be independent, if they were going to be single, if they were going to leave this person behind. What's that, Shonda? You talking about some, ooh. It's like everybody is watching this person. I'm hearing stop instead. Like everyone, the underlying question seems like, why are they staying there? Why are they still doing this? They don't need this, or they don't need this relationship. They don't need this person. Why are they continuing to deal with it? The future possibility was the Devil. Ace of Cups. It's clarifying it. I think whoever this person is, what they want, or okay, so this person, obviously the reason why they're staying around is because they do love the other party. But yeah, the other party is toxic, and I think that the connection is toxic. Juju, it's gonna be adopted. Get down! Juju! Hold on, I have to go skin a cat. Stay your ass off of the counter. Stay down. He was gonna learn about this spray bottle today. My bad, y'all. So back to the story, back to the tea on this situation. I'm so mad that this is drama tarot, but obviously this is affecting y'all some kind of way. The reason why this person stays in this connection is because they believe that this person will get better, or that the connection can get better. They do still have deep feelings or a lot of love for the other party, the feminine energy, and they're really hoping for a turnaround. The expected future is the Ace of Wands, is that turnaround. And so I think that they really truly believe that that's what it's going to be. That this person's going to turn around. That they will have a new beginning with them. That things will be alright. What's clarifying that Ace of Wands is the Ten of Wands. Even if it burdens them, they're willing to believe that things can be different, that things can be better. Even if it burdens them. So now, why is all of this energy here? And what it got to do with you? Let's pull some cards on you. What's going on with my collective? What's their current energy right now? The Tower. Chaos. Things falling down around you. Discomfort, discourse, shake-ups. I feel like this situation is really messing with your mental energy. Whoever this is, what's surrounding you is a new beginning though. Maybe you all are waiting for an opportunity to leave the situation, so that you can leave all parties behind. What's in the mind and emotions? Page of Cups, Six of Cups in reverse. You may be waiting for some type of apology from this karmic couple, or waiting for some type of, like, let's say it's a boss. Y'all might be waiting for some type of like acknowledgement from them, saying like, hey, staff, I know things have been crazy around the office. I apologize for, bringing my personal life into work. If it's like your mother or father, like if it's your parents or a brother or sister, somebody close to you, like you're in your mind and emotions, what you want is them to actually come to you and acknowledge the bullshit, like the chaos that they're causing, the way that it might be affecting you. Tell me why this is a Tower for my collective. Knight of Cups. I feel like it's depleting you and it's making it hard for you to pour into yourself. Like if you live with these people, it's really messing with your like self-care routine. It's really messing with your ability to like have peace, to get grounded in your spirituality, to do your spiritual practices, to do your baths or your rituals. Or it's just really hard for you to be with yourself when you're with these people. Okay? It's really hard for you to take action towards loving yourself when you're surrounded by so much chaos. Tell me more. Clarify this more. Yeah, some of you all, High Priestess energy. You all desperately want to really work on your spiritual practices. Get deeper into your spirituality. You might have an ancestor altar that you can't set up because it's in the house with these people and they don't understand, or you might not just want your ancestor also around their nonsense. You may not want your ancestors in a place that there is no peace. Whatever the case is, like your connection to them or your proximity to them makes it hard for you to connect spiritually. Your intuition might not be intuitioning right now. If you have spiritual gifts that you're aware of, they may not be doing what they normally do. You may not be able to dream as deeply because you're being woken up to fights and arguments. You may not be able to hear your spirit team talking to you because you don't know if you're hearing them or you're hearing hushed whispers of an argument. You don't know what was what. Like they really may be blocking you spiritually because of the chaos that they keep up. Okay. So what's surrounding you is the Ace of Pentacles. And what is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles? There is a new beginning for you somewhere. King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you may just be looking for an outlet. But again, with the King of Cups in reverse, you might be like missing your downloads, or because you're just so ungrounded in this space, you feel like there's a lack of control. King of Swords in the reverse. You know what? Because of your proximity to them, you may King of Swords can be very like spiteful, malicious, kind of ruthless. That being around them in this energy may be having a negative effect on you, as far as making you cold, making you angry, making you frustrated to the point where you're wanting to be like petty or enact some type of revenge for them just being the way they are. What's surrounding you is you wanting this apology or this acknowledgement for how they're acting. Everything in reverse. Nine of Swords. You want them to stop being selfish. You want them to get help. For some of you, like, y'all need to get it together, seek help. Um, but it's Nine of Swords energy is the energy of not even being able to sleep. In the reverse too. You might just be sick of the nonsense. Just sick of everything they got going on. What is the outcome here? And whose story is this? Because why is it so focused on these people? Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords in the Knight of Cups. That is very interesting. So you're going to take some action. Knight of Swords action is very quick. Knight of Cups action is very emotional. So this might actually be a warning to not act out of your emotions, because this situation seems like it's frustrating you so bad that you're ready to just snap. Clarify this. And it's funny because the King of Swords and King of Cups is what clarified the new beginning. So the counterparts, one step up. It's like, oh, it's like it's making you act kind of childish. Like you're stepping out of your maturity to take some type of action that you know is beneath you. Like that you may have done some years ago, before your spiritual growth, before your emotional growth, before your therapy, whatever the case. Like this is like making you regress. Whatever this situation is, it's so chaotic and it has you so ungrounded that the next action you're thinking about taking is a regression. Friend, if you know it's beneath you, if you know that's not who you are, why are you letting people make you something that you're not? Eight of Swords energy is what's clarifying it. Because you feel blocked or you feel stuck. Like you feel like you can't grow in this space. You feel like your spiritual growth is being stunted in this space. And so what it's giving is, since my growth is already stunted, I might as well act up. Like that's the energy that it's giving. Since they already tripping, since they already wilding out, since they already acting a fool, I might as well act a fool with them. Clarify further. That's not what that means, friend. That is not what that means. Hangman energy. Failure to give to oneself. Lack of sacrifice, indecision, frustrated action. Yo, frustrated action. Like, friend, don't cut up just because these people are cutting up. You don't have to match their energy. You can always choose to be better than their energy. Let me get the what's the tea cards. I didn't think I was going to need them, but I didn't know that this was going to be such a tea forward reading. That's crazy. Me. You can wait till I pull numbers and see if you win one, or you can book one, or you can send a super chat for one at the end. All right, y'all, whose business is this? I feel, yeah, it ain't even about the business. That's not even what it's about. It's about your reaction to the business, and spirit trying to warn you that you don't have to match this energy with them. You don't have to be like them. You don't got to act like them. If you already know that you have grown beyond this shit, then don't lower yourself. What's the tea on this situation, spirit? I'm cutting up real bad though. Might cut up all these photos of us. I ain't never had trouble. Same shit, different days. The first card that came out. Like whatever this is, they do this all the time. I told you it was like a cycle or repetitive It's always the same thing with these people. What else? Make your mind. I'm cutting up. Love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. If anything about their relationship gives you a sense of nostalgia, you might need to seek therapy ASAPishly, because they on some toxic shit. And maybe it's just like the fact that they have each other that makes you, you know, fantasize for love or whatever. But this should not be the inspiration. This should not be the motivation. Cock blocking in reverse. Okay. Maybe you're frustrated because maybe being around them is causing people to not want to be around you. Like, if this is like a roommate or somebody that you live with and you're like trying to date and these people come to your house, they might leave on some, I don't know what y'all got going on over here type shit. It's a lot of drama. Holla at me when you move out type shit. Or maybe like this relationship is negatively impacting your love life or your dating life. And I think that it might have come out in reverse because they don't really have to. Because you don't have to be in this environment. You don't have to bring people around these two. That's a choice that you're making. Child services. This came out before. This couple might have some issue with kids. Kids at risk of being taken or about to, reporting something, neglect and abuse. Maybe their relationship is so toxic and there's children involved and they're seeing this. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you. Okay. What else is going on in this situation? Why is the collective so frustrated with this? Fake smile and reverse. Divination abuser. I think that you might... Okay. So you might be really frustrated with this as well because, again, there's the masculine who's just like pretending. Fake smile in reverse. It feels like you're like watching the masculine just try to act like everything is okay and you know it's not. And you may also be watching the masculine get divination on the situation. And even the divination is telling them like this is not it. They may be getting divination from you. You may be also a reader. And this person may be coming to you all the time about this relationship and it's frustrating you. Maybe you've gotten too close to this client. You've gotten too close to this person. Or maybe this is someone that you're already close to, like a family member, and you just happen to be also their diviner. But I feel like there's definitely a personal connection between you and this couple. Because you're too close to this. Like, or anybody else, you could just like not be involved. But this is obviously someone who is very close to you. Always partying. The other party might be always out, always partying, always doing the absolute most. Maybe the masculine is wanting them to chill out, to take care of the kids. You always partying, you never at home. What are our kids doing? Where are our kids? They may not even be a couple for some of you. It may be a co-parenting situation. And you might be wondering why the masculine doesn't just take the kids. Why do they continue to allow the mother to have the kids, but then be upset by the behavior that the mom exhibits? Hey, Shonda. Give me a couple more cards about this, Spirit. And then we're going to move on. Long story short, you're too close to a situation that really doesn't concern you, but it concerns you enough that it affects you, or you have made it your concern. You may have been trying to ignore and reverse. It doesn't seem like it's working because, again, it's very close to you. And the talking shit card comes out again. This may be a friend that just, a masculine energy that just always comes to you and vents about the baby mother, or vents about the girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. And you, because you care about this masculine, you just like, you're too close to the situation. You try to ignore it, but this is somebody that you obviously care a lot about. Whether that's in a romantic way, whether that is because this person is your family, whether that is because this person is a dear friend, or if you're just really empathetic and like this might even just be a coworker that you really like platonically, but you just don't understand why you're dealing with that. Why are you dealing with that? And in that way, you're too close to the situation. Look, y'all, sometimes, I'm going to just say this. Let me get comfortable. Let me say this. Sometimes, no matter how bad you want somebody to have a better situation than the one that they're in, you can't want it more than they want it. You can't, you said it's really none of my business. But you can't want something for somebody more than they want it for themselves. If you always have someone who's coming to you all the time telling you about how abusive or how aggressive or how somebody's always cheating or how somebody won't do right, act right, whatever the case is, no matter how much effort they're putting in, the common denominator is them. None of these things can happen to them if they take themselves out of the equation. How long are you going to be in the equation? How long are you going to stay there? Because the only reason this is happening is because you're there for it to happen too. So how long are you going to allow it? Change comes where you choose it. You can't keep doing the same shit thinking it's going to get better. And this person clearly thinks, or hopes at least, that the situation is going to get better. They think this person is going to finally do right, finally stop cheating, finally stop partying, finally start taking care of the kids. Whatever the case is, they're not. They haven't thus far. They have no interest in it. Otherwise they would. If they wanted to, they would. But they're not. So let's get some vampires out here, because this person is clearly energetically vampiric, whoever they're dealing with. But also, it may be, it's not maybe, it's definitely becoming an energetically vampiric situation for you, because you're the one who has to listen to it. You're the one who has to view it. You're the one who has to be around it. You're the one who is being physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, for some of y'all, impacted by the situation. If this is like a work situation, it's fucking up your concentration at work. So yeah, we're gonna pull vampires. The first card that came out is Redemption. That came out last time we did the vampires, I believe. And it is a card of absolution, forgiveness, and penance. So I will read y'all the message on that one. We have the energy of seduction as well. And we have the energy of nightmare, girl. Wow, yeah. At the bottom of the deck is thirst, craving, compulsion, and obsession. Told you, it's a vampiric situation. For some of you, like, they really enjoy the energy that you give them when you listen, when you try to give your feedback, when you care as much as you do and you show how much you care. Like, they love that attention. So this is why they keep bringing it to you, even though there's nothing for you to do. There's no solution that you can give. It's literally not your monkeys, not your show. Okay? Like Shonda said, it's really none of your business at all. Why do you keep telling me this business? So let's start with redemption. Card number 20. Here's the beautiful card. And it says, vampiric creatures in myth, legends are rarely sorry for their actions. Not that being the first sentence. Vampiric creatures in myth and legends are rarely sorry for their actions. But you do not know how sorry we really are for so much of what we've done. Penance is a kind of healing. So when this card comes up for you, you're being shown clearly that you need to feel the relief of saying sorry. The penance is not made to burden or punish the self, but to relieve the self from negative impact of imbalanced action, thoughts, or words. It hurts us when we hurt another. It's a form of self-abuse to indulge in momentary urges for spite, selfishness, or greed, because you will pay for that over and over. And you resist the apology. You do, for we have seen it. You fight the need to say, I can do better, for you can. You truly can. And to admit to such is not to take blame or to be made wrong, for anyone wishing to do this to you is not a pure soul. But for you to recognize a misdeed and to affirm that you are better than that by saying, I am sorry. This is a humble, beautiful, strengthening thing. To say sorry is to be redeemed for the self-hatred, the judgment, the silent criticism otherwise repeats in your mind. Be what you are. Sorry. Repent. Do not punish yourself. Be sorry for the right reasons. This is not sorry for being human, for loving, for making a mistake. It is sorry for hurting another who expected you to be your best self. And what the best self is what you must decide and aim to become. The blessing, being able to say sorry and take responsibility, will lift any burdens you may be carrying from your shoulders. The curse is the blame and self-punishment. The blame and self-punishment you are currently inflicting upon yourself cannot make amends. Whatever we hold within can poison us. Working with this card, it is time to be open about your remorse and to let what has been secret to be said. All right, so with this card, I think this is speaking to the outcome where I said that you all are going to do something, act in a way that you know is beneath you, that you have matured from, that you have elevated from, that is no longer your nature. And you know it. You know it before you even take the action. But you're just like, if everyone is going to be acting this way, then I might as well too. And I feel like the apology that needs to be made is an apology to yourself for even going there, for even taking yourself there, for lowering yourself to that space that you know that you're better than. So I don't feel like this is an apology that needs to be made from you to them, to the couple, to these people outside of you. This is an apology that needs to be made to yourself for even thinking that you were going to lower yourself to their level. If you have already done it, then your apology to yourself is for allowing yourself to act out of character, to act outside of yourself and outside of the maturity that you've gained over your journey. Okay? So you know what it is. Move accordingly. The next card is the card of seduction. Alright. And it says allure, desire, and manipulation. When this card first came out, what I immediately thought of is You know that this situation is none of your business. You know that you, if you wanted to, you could distance yourself from it and just go mind your business. But low key, you like the drama. Maybe not to the point of wanting to be involved as much as you are, but there is a curiosity. You showed up as the king of the page of swords in the beginning of the reading. Like, you are curious as to what's happening in the situation. Like I said, it's giving very much reality show, even if it's actually happening in your reality, and there is a part of you that is intrigued by all the drama. I mean, it's human nature to be even slightly curious about the chaos that's happening around you. This is why there's always traffic when there's a car accident that's blocking 0 lanes, but traffic is backed all the way up because everybody got to turn their head and see what's going on. And that's just the energy that you're carrying with this. So I feel like the situation is seductive in the sense of you kind of want to know the drama. You kind of want to know the tea. All right, so seduction. This beautiful bed is a place where someone greeted their unspoken desire and where they met their end. It is a place to which so many are drawn, even when you know the outcome may be dangerous. This card comes to you now to warn you, empower you, and ask you to heed. The one who knows what it is you want has a plan for you, and the plan involves their own satisfaction. There is one about you who understands very deeply what people desire, and most especially what you desire. It is not so simple and crass as sexual satisfaction, or a kind of food, or even a job or a status in life that you are being offered. It is the deep feeling that you are understood, accepted, desired for who you are. But it is a truth that this person who is now seducing you is doing so with every kind of ability to stifle and inhibit your life force. This is not to say that you must look about you now with suspicion of all people. You must simply become aware that your desires and vulnerabilities. This card is a call to self-knowledge, to understand that when you are called to the beautiful bed, you may be drained and you may even die to a part of yourself. For you will come to know that the love that has been offered to you has been for the satisfaction of another. If you go to the bed of the vampire, you will leave part of yourself there. Someone about you is ready to seduce you. If you choose to be seduced, they will have what they want, and you will lose more than you know. Be careful. Blessing. You are now able to discern so much more clearly between people who are healthy for you and people who you would do well to avoid. You are no longer feeling guilty for saying no to attractive advances. The curse. It is time to reassess friendships or the kinds of people and situations you find attractive. Are you inviting unwelcome dramas and situations into your life? Are you working with this card? You are able to resist unhealthy advances from manipulative people at this time. You are no longer available for others to make use of. When I was reading that, I've been saying since the beginning of this reading that this is a couple outside of you. And I didn't necessarily feel that it was romantic, but now, I guess because this is a collective reading, I'm starting to feel that this is a third-party situation. Maybe not for all of you, but for some of you all who are tapped into this reading, this is you knowing that the person that you're dealing with or wanting to deal with, have feelings for, are a little too close for comfort, a little too much more than friends with, but not quite lovers. I don't know exactly your situation, but it seems like there is a romantic interest for some of you. And the reason why you're so invested in the story is because you want the feminine energy to be done with. You want the feminine energy to mess up so bad that you can take her spot. Bruh. If that is your story, What is you doing? What is you doing? And I'm not laughing at you. But why are you allowing yourself to be a back burner bitch? That part. Stand up. Come on, Shonda. Like, what are you doing? And that is a gender neutral bitch. Like, if you are a guy on in the situation and you're waiting for homegirl to finally let go of the other dude, what are you doing? Why are you allowing yourself to be put on the back burner? Hey, Christine. Why are you allowing yourself to be an option? Even though y'all know I don't mess with Aubrey, he said it best. I'm more than just an option. Refuse to be forgotten. Like, if I'm fucking with you, I better be your first priority. And I better find your loving. I better find your heart. Like, I better not find another chick draws. Like, I better not find that you don't have time for me because you busy with work late. Like, prioritize me or leave me the fuck alone. Why are y'all allowing this person to treat you as less than? Why are you allowing this person to treat you as an option? And the reason why y'all so caught up in the drama is because you are waiting for it to finally come down to, okay, I'm leaving you and now I'm going to be with you, so and so. Why would you even wait for that? I'm sure there's somebody out there who is willing to love you out loud and prioritize you and not have you wishing and hoping for their current situation. Like, if he wanted to, he would. Like, anybody who wants you gonna choose you every freaking time. You're not gonna have to wonder or be in a third party situation or be in the wings waiting. You're not gonna have to do that. If somebody really rock with you, if you really mean that much to somebody, you're not gonna have to do that. Don't stop doing that to yourself. That's real ghetto. Treat yourself better. Don't treat yourself ghetto-ly. Yeah, we're using it as an adjective. And the last card, and probably the most important card. Sick of third party crap. Period. It's very ghetto, Susan. You should be the priority. It shouldn't be no third party. I'm the only party, or there ain't no party. Because there ain't no party like a Savvy party. Like, I'm the only party, or it ain't no party. Like, come on. Come on, friends. We deserve better than that. We could do better than that. We are better than that. Be better than that. Okay? Your last card says Nightmare. This card is about psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams. I told y'all this person is probably an energetic vampire, which means that they thrive. I am the party, or there is no party, right? That they thrive on your emotional response to whatever it is that they're telling you. For some of you all, they might be dramatizing the situation. Old girl or old boy over on the other side might be the perfect partner sitting at home just being the perfect angel. But because they are dramatizing a situation, making small little normal relationship qualms into big things, you're sitting here eating it up, thinking that that person is the most horrible person, treating your friend, your secret crush, your brother, sister, whoever, like crap because you believe your brother, sister, friend, whoever. Whole time, they're over there being the best partner they could be. But people enjoy emotional responses to their bullshit because they feed off of it. Some of you all need to psychically protect yourself. It says sometimes we are at our most vulnerable when we sleep or when we are attempting to sleep. Y'all had the 9 of Swords come up, remember? They might be affecting your ability to sleep. You might have insomnia. They might be giving you all bad dreams and all of that. That came right up in the reading. So, and if it's not so much a spiritual thing as it is, you know all this information and you can't stop thinking about it even when it's time to go to sleep, they're still attacking you. That's still an attack because they're giving you so much negative information that you can't even rest. Bruh. Sometimes we're at our most vulnerable when we're asleep or when we're attempting to sleep. This card speaks of a night which is restless, of the soul that cannot find the space in which to close their eyes and fully relax. Those whose dreams are creating agitation and distress, and who feel terror when knowing the darkness is falling, rather than the joy of the dark mother called night. For the night can be a place of terror for many, where the past repeats, old wars or faults, deep wounds reopen, and the betrayal of yesteryear is as fresh as a cut as if it took place that day. For in the dreamscape there is no time as we know it when we are awake. We are at the mercy of the consciousness and the energy we have with us, and all of the hauntings of the world are nothing to the damnation of the twilight hours. If this is taking place for you or for another you care for, there is now a way for us to help you. This nightmare rider can enter your dreams. So fearless she is, and so fearsome her steed, that they will patrol the boundaries of your sleep, of your very dreams themselves. They will allow the gentler truths of your life to be recalled as you dream, and slowly over time, the night will not hold such terror for you. Your dreams will become a safer place into which you can swoon each night. Take your rest and arise refreshed. At night, there are special kinds of spirits who patrol, who haunt the sleeping sensitives, and they can and do steal the energies of many, especially those whose energy is bright, open, and innocent, and often those weakened by illness, stress, or other imbalances. This nightmare and her dark rider will protect you from these spirits. They will never hurt you, the one they are guarding. They are too honorable, too skilled, too powerfully devoted to their purpose for all that, and they will ensure that no succubi, no limp ghost, no hungry denizen of the night can steal through the cracks of your auric field and reap the energetic benefits of feeding on you. Dreams become beauty. Sleep becomes peace. Night is welcome. And terrors of the past will change when she rides forward to guard your sleep. Blessing. Time to understand that at night we can be vulnerable and begin to work consciously towards lessening the fear of the darkness, reclaiming healthy sleep, diminishing the reliance you may have on sleeping aids. Dreams which disturb you will finally be understood and then depart for good. A shift in your own energy will seal auric entrances to irritating and greedy little entities who are stealing your energy. You now have great support in seeking peaceful sleep, a great and beautiful human need. The curse. You may be living in fear and unable to understand how you can make change in your sleep patterns. It's time to get information on how you can sleep better. Your sleep patterns may be reversed, and you may be experiencing an almost nocturnal existence, which may be affecting your body's chemistry and magnetic field very strongly. Working with this card, know that you are protected and shielded when you sleep. You will soon be having nourishing, healthy sleeps from which you will awaken revived and ready for each day. Y'all, if you all have been going to sleep and waking up feeling like you did not go to sleep, like you are unrested, you all may be having some type of psychic attack in your sleep. I have not been able to remember my dreams for the past couple months. As soon as I open my eyes, I forget. Okay. The first thing I would ask is, what does your space look like that you're sleeping in? Is your space clean? Is your space neat, tidy? Are your sheets clean? Not saying that y'all are dirty, nothing like that. But are your sheets clean? Did you wash your sheets since the last time someone has been in your bed that was not you? Did you spiritually cleanse your bed since the last time someone was in it that was not you? Because there may be residual energy in your sleeping space from somebody who was not you. If your space is clean, the next thing that I would wonder is, how is your spiritual hygiene? Physical hygiene as well. But again, I'm not calling y'all dirty butts. Do you shower before you get in the bed? Or do you get into your bed after a long day without showering, thinking I'll take a shower tomorrow, and then bring all the energy of the day, everybody that you have interacted with, all of their energy into the place where you sleep? Okay. If you have taken, a shower before you get in the bed, if you get into the bed with your body clean, again, I would go to your spiritual hygiene. Do you take spiritual baths? Do you wash away the energy of people? How often do you clear your auric body, your spiritual body, of other people's energy? Because you may be carrying that to sleep with you. Now, depending on how spiritual you are and how spiritual the people that you keep around you are, my next question would be, do you suspect that there's anyone around you who would be throwing at you? Meaning, doing spell work on you. If so, you need to figure out who that is and return that shit to sender. But return to senders, you don't even need to know who it is. You'll figure it out when they get returned their own shit. When things start suddenly going awry for somebody who's seemingly doing well in your vicinity, it'll expose them. But do your return to senders. That's part of spiritual hygiene too. Okay. You say prayers at night and in the morning, and you sleep with selenite on your nightstand next to your bed. Okay, in that case, Christine, it may be the selenite that's the issue, because selenite works like a battery. So sometimes people will use crystals that they don't necessarily need, and it will make whatever they're using it for overactive. Okay, so selenite, it's supposed to be a cleanser of all crystals, but it's also supposed to be like a battery. So let's say you're missing your dreams, okay? You're clairvoyant, you're a seer. Having selenite so close to your body is making your visions overactive now. So much to the point where there's so much that when you wake up, you're like releasing it all. So in your case, take the selenite and put it on the other side of the house tonight and see how your dreams are without the selenite being so close to you. Also, if you don't have a dream journal, replace the selenite with your dream journal. Move the selenite, put the book there, and as soon as you wake up, don't look at your phone, don't look at nothing else. Wake up, straight to the book, write down everything you can remember. See if you remember more without the selenite being there, because it might be accelerating your shit. You also started to whisper to yourself. Like telling yourself before you go to sleep, or you mean like when you wake up, I will remember? Explain that, Shonda. Because I actually like that, because it's like reaffirming. It's affirming. I'm going to do an angel number, a song message, and a postcard, and then I'll pull a number for y'all. Where's my postcards? I caught myself cleaning up. I didn't took every single card back over there. Yeah, before you go to sleep, you tell yourself you're going to remember. Yeah, sometimes the crystals that we wear overstimulate. That's why, like, some people, when you see them wearing like 9,700 crystals, it's kind of like, what you doing, bro? You might be doing more harm than good. I think you got to be very intentional when you wear your crystals. Yo, this angel number for this reading is absolutely insane. Because what is this reading about? From the beginning of this reading, I said, I don't know why we talking about this other couple. I don't know what they got to do with you. I don't even be having this kind of readings where we're focused on other people's business. I won't even read for other people's business. If you ask me about your ex and how they doing in their new relationship, I will not do that. I will send you somewhere else. I don't do those kind of readings. So the fact that this reading is what it is makes this angel number even more hilarious. Your angel number is angel number 1, and it says focus on yourself first, B. What you doing? What are you doing, girl? Boyfriend, they down. And it says independence, confidence, authenticity, new beginnings, self-pursuit. This is your time to focus on yourself and embrace your independence and stand confidently in your truth. Unapologetically be you. New beginnings are on the horizon. Making this the perfect start to a making this the perfect moment to start fresh and pursue your dreams with renewed energy. What steps can you take today to honor independence and stay true to yourself? Take time today to set a clear intention to make for a new beginning in your life. Focus on what truly matters to you and take one small step toward achieving it. So Spirit said, stop worrying about them for business. Stop worrying about them for business. That ain't even your business. That don't even concern you. Let me get the postcards. My kids are behaving so well. I love it. I love to see it. Y'all over here behaving. Not you, Juju. You was being bad a little bit. Okay. So postcard from Spirit. Rose quartz for self-love, self-care. All right. What is the postcard from Spirit? Let's hear it. It's okay to wear a few and with intention, but there's even a few that you're not even supposed to wear together. So yeah, wear your crystals with intention. Don't just be out here acting like Thanos trying to get all the motherfucking infinity stones. All right. Your postcard from Spirit says, dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly? Shonda, didn't you ask me how my mind... Look at how my vocabulary is trying to do. Okay. Let's start over. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you like them to be. Girl, if spirit ain't dragging you, you'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what's in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Gang, spirit ate you up. Spirit ate you up. Spirit ate you up. Spirit ate you up on that one. See things as they are. He ain't leaving her. She ain't leaving him. They not finna break up. They not finna leave each other alone. They not. Ain't no need for you to be waiting in the corridors, hoping, wishing and praying. The fact of the matter is, it's not your business. It's not your problem. It's not your show. It's not your monkeys. Set yourself free. You do not have to be attached to the situation. And as soon as you detach from the situation, you'll free up a lot of your time, your energy to invite in something better. Ain't no need to get frustrated at somebody else's business. Why are you frustrated at somebody else's business? What they said, let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are and not as you like them to be. You would like for their situation to be so bad and for him to be so sick of her or her to be so sick of him that they finally leave them and get with you. You would like it to be that way, but that's not the way it is. Now, is it, friend? What they said, when you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. And that's why you thought it was okay for you to act in a way that was beneath you. That's why you thought it was okay to sacrifice your growth and act like everybody else in the situation when you knew you was better than that. Why would you lower yourself? This situation, the whole thing, everything is beneath you. Leave it where it's at. Let's get a song message. Girl. Spirit, you eating tonight. The song message is Mac Dre, not my job. Ain't none of this your job. Ain't none of this your concern. Ain't none of this nothing for you to worry about. Hello. Hello. Why spirit eat you up like that? Why spirit ate y'all up like that? I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm laughing with you, even if you're not laughing. Because why they ate you up like that? Because you know better. Because you know better. Why would you ever lower yourself after you have done so much work to grow and become who you are today? Why would you say, you know what, I'm going to be petty and messy today. I know that's not usually what I'm into, but since everybody else being petty and messy, I'm going to go ahead and get involved. Why would you do that when you're better than that? Why would you sit up here and listen to these folks' drama when you know that it's going to cause some type of energetic interference in your own life? When it's going to cause you to lose sleep, when it's going to cause you to have anxiety and stress. when it's going to become a distraction to you when you could be doing some better positive shit? Why, friend? But anyway, that's the reading. Do y'all want to read it? Drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Drop your numbers in the comments, 1 through 50. Not my problem, that's just not my problem. Not my problem, that's just not your problem. Drop them numbers, y'all need to drop your numbers. Drop them, drop them, drop them, drop them. Drop your numbers. We have one number. Y'all don't want no reading today? That's just not my problem. Why spirit be eating people up like that? I just love when they do that, because I'm not outside of it. I'm not above it. I'm not, you know, they be getting me too. They be eating my ass up. I mean, those of y'all who've been watching, y'all be seeing it sometime when I play. Wait, hold up. Was that for me? Was that for me, Jesus? Numbers in the comments. Numbers in the comments. Drop your numbers in the comments. You better drop them. Drop them. Don't stop them. Don't flip flop them. Okay. I guess it's going to be you, Shonda. That's a good number, by the way. I guess it's just me and you, Big Bookie. Should I pull the number anyway, just to see if you got the number correct? I feel like intuition be intuition, and lately, like, today I was DMing my best friend, and I had made a reference to Violet from Willy Wonka, and she was like, I just made the same reference a minute ago while I was watching this game. And that's not the first or second time that has happened with me and her, where I'll say some shit and she'll be like, bitch, I was just saying that or thinking that, or we was just talking about that. That been happening with y'all? All right, Christine said 30. Is it a delay? Like, why it took so long? I don't know. It might be a short little delay. It's like a 10-second delay. It ain't that long. All right, so we got 30 and we got 8. Let's see which one of y'all was the closest. Timestamp. You thought of 38? That's funny. 123.43. All right, let's see who gets it. 8 or 30. $42. I guess that means Christine is the winner. What's your question, Christine? He said, oop. Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions, make statements. It's not that I don't want you here. What's your question, Christine? in the meantime, while Christine writes her question, I want to do rent party tomorrow night. Are you guys gonna participate? It's gonna be donation-based readings. However much you can afford to donate. And all the money is going to go to someone who needs it. I have 2 people in mind. One of them I posted in the, whatchamacallit, you know, on my community page. There is a GoFundMe there if you just want to directly donate to them as well. But someone who has supported this channel from the beginning, that's almost 5 years now, that's 5 years, is facing some housing insecurity. And they need assistance with like food and rent for an apartment because they're losing their house. Okay, so any bit that you can donate to either directly to the GoFundMe or to Rent Party will go directly to them, okay? Alright, so you want to know about your cousin. What's going on with Christine's cousin? What is the overall energy for Christine's cousin? Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords. What I'm immediately getting with this is that I don't know why, because the 4 of Swords is like ease and restfulness, restoration and all of that, meditation. But I'm kind of feeling like there was something that you said to her that she hasn't been able to recover from. Maybe there was some type of communication you had with her that was very sharp or a little too direct. And I feel like she's ruminating on it. So she's standoffish with you because she doesn't, either she doesn't know how to take it, or she's taking it the wrong way, or she's overthinking what you said. Tell me more about this. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6 of Swords. It feels like there's this energy of like, I feel like she's one of those kind of people where you can say something with no type of like intention or energy behind it. Like it didn't mean anything other than what you directly said. But in her mind, she made it more. Or she is thinking a lot deeper into it than what it actually was. And so now she's feeling like maybe she did something to you wrong, or maybe you don't like her or love her as much as you did, or you feel a way about her. And I feel like she's kind of standoffish because I think there's going to be another conversation, because there goes the Ace of Swords again. And there's going to, like, she may want to have a conversation with you about the way that your words affected her, and she wants to move on from it. Are you her favorite cousin? We have a full card energy, a new beginning. I feel like she might be kind of sensitive too. Like, people can't really say anything to her without her feelings getting hurt. Even if it's not something that you're going to hold a grudge against. You might just say, hey, you know, I really don't like when you talk about such and such around me. Can you not? And so now she might have taken that as like a personal attack. Like, I can't talk about nothing in front of her because she's going to get upset. When really it's just that one thing that you would prefer her not talk to you about, or talk about, you know, like, it's just kind of giving an energy of like someone who decides that they're just not going to talk because you said you didn't like them talking about a specific topic. You can still talk, just don't talk about baseball. Like, I don't like baseball. Like someone who just takes things a little too far because they're imagining it be more than what you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm over explaining, and maybe that's the kind of energy that they have too. Like, they're over explaining it to themselves. Yes, look at the song that came out, Free Mind by Tim's. This person, she's just in her head. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my like this person just be in their head. And they just run. What shit. 5555 is the angel number. This person is ungrounded. Or maybe you need to get grounded. I kind of feel like this is them though. It says get grounded. Centering, reassessment, grounding, balance, focus, energy, rest, and priorities. If you're feeling burnt out from overworking, the angels encourage you to ground your energy, reassess your priorities, and determine what thoughts are keeping you in your constant state of doing instead of simply being. What is causing my current burnout, and how can I reconnect with a state of peace and balance? Take 10 minutes today to sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus your breath. Visualize yourself as a tree with strong roots connecting deeply into the earth, grounding your energy and calming your mind. Yeah, so I just feel like this person just, it may be something that you said, but I don't think that whatever you said was meant to cause the type of discomfort or disarray that she's experiencing. She moved in with her granddaughter and her boyfriend, and I told her not to, and I think she regrets it now, and she knows I was right. Well, so she may she may want to have a conversation with you because we have the Ace of Swords. Does she want to move in with you? Full card energies and new beginnings. Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords can indicate moving, journeying, traveling away. Do you have space for her at the end? Because that might be her brilliant idea. I need to talk to you. You were right. I shouldn't have moved in here. Can I please stay in your spare room? Type energy. I don't know. Let me know. Don't be surprised if that conversation comes up, because I feel like she's not getting the rest that she wants to get. Was this reading about her? The first part of the reading? Because she moved in with her granddaughter and her boyfriend, and now she don't have peace. Why? Because of what they got going on? Was this whole reading for her? Do you need to send this reading to her? I don't know. But yeah, gang, that's the reading. If it resonates for you, let me know in the comments below. Make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe. Join the Discord now that it's up. Join it. Join that Discord, right, Shonda? Yeah, join the Discord. If y'all looking for personal readings, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. Only place that you can book. I don't have a WhatsApp. I'll not ever reach out to you and try to scam a reading out of you. So anybody telling you that they me and they can read for you is a goddamn bald-headed lie, just like they mama. Yeah. But go ahead and make sure y'all do all the things. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the website. I'm actually going to get some resources for the candles tomorrow. So the candles will begin to be restocked very shortly. I'm going to start making the candles again so you all can purchase them. And yeah, if y'all want to continue to chat, head on over to the Discord chat. You said no, ain't no room at the end, Christine. Head on over to the Discord chat. And it was one more thing I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, head on over to Discord chat and send Nani a lot of love. Send Nani a lot of positive vibes, peace energy, healing energy. Because she did just experience a very happy time in her life, which is also a very tragic time because she did lose one of the two babies. So let's just send her a lot of love. And if she's in the Discord, we can talk to her over there. If not, just whenever y'all see her in these lives, make sure that y'all love on her, because I can't even believe she made it to the live, but I'm happy to see her. But yeah, make sure y'all send love to Nani, okay? Even in the comments, drop in the comments positive messages for Nani. But yeah, that's gonna be the reading, y'all. I'll see y'all over in the Discord if y'all are gonna be over there. And until the very next time I read for you all, and wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye again.